So somebody's coming out trying to say that the Super Bowl 59 is going to be rigged, and they talked about Taylor Swift being there and all kinds of things. What do I think about it? And I'm with Shannon Sharp. I said it before. If y'all got all this fire for Patrick Mahomes, where was it for Tom Brady? When has it nothing in pro sports not looks fixed? People felt that way about Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls, felt that way about Magic Johnson and the Lakers, felt that way about the Boston Celtics at home with the Boston Celtics, felt the way about the Dallas Cowboys with the stars on their heads always getting the calls at home and a lot of suspect plays. A lot of their calls went their way. People felt that way about the San Francisco 49ers being able to get all the people they got and having crazy success. The Pittsburgh Steelers in the 70s had it. So the Miami Dolphins in the Orange Bowl had seemed like they were having all the luck and all the draws. This is nothing new. I wish people would stop acting like this is something new. The Yankees were always accused again. Well, when the cat leaped over with the fishing basket and took that home run in right field. You remember now when they have us replay what you can't do. People have been, the Houston Astros got a World Series. No, there's a lot of people who have a problem with Kansas City because they got a chance to 3P and they somehow think that Patrick Mahomes gets all the calls. Some people got a problem because he's a black quarterback, and I'm going to go there and say it because you ain't never been in this situation before. Does the NFL need a black quarterback to represent the kind of downplay everything that's going on with Colin Kaepernick in light of everything? Some people going to say that. Patrick Mahomes is a legit quarterback, though. He earned his way. 7 AFC championship games. 5, 6 of them at home. I can't be, I don't want to hear this mess. As a Buffalo Bills fan, what they didn't tell you is that Kincaid had a chance to catch that ball and he dropped it. Mark Andrews caught all the flack, and rightfully so, for driving the ball for Baltimore. But Kincaid had a chance to catch that ball. That's fourth down. They were down by 3 points. They had their timeouts. They drove the field. Even with Josh Allen getting the pressure, that ball was there. He dropped the ball. Josh Allen said you got to beat the chance to be the champs. He ain't say nothing about the rest. Now, Sean McDermott may have alluded to it. Josh Allen didn't make no excuses. There's no excuses when they running up and down the field on you. I'm going to say this again. Kansas City beat Houston. Houston was not going to beat Kansas City. You can make a cry about a couple of calls. C.J. Stroud and Houston didn't put up more than 12 points? They stopped. They are offensively anemic. Let's discuss that for a moment before we start about they out to beat us. Aside from Justin Herbert throwing 15 picks in that game for the Chargers, you hadn't really looked that good on offense. No one takes your team seriously in that old sorry AFC South division, the bachelor pad. So when you start talking about conspiracy, give it to me when teams are showing me something. I'm going to say this again. Buffalo really didn't have no business beating the Ravens. It's just that Andrews dropped that ball. Lamar Jackson had that fumble early in that interception. Turnovers were the difference in that game. Because if they don't turn the ball over, they beat Buffalo by 10 points easily. Because they outplayed them, just didn't finish the deal. I didn't see nothing terrible in the Kansas City Buffalo game where I sat there and said, oh, you can question that fourth down play if you want. But the bottom line is you still had a chance to win the game. You had 3+ minutes and 3 timeouts. That ball was dropped, and that was it. Kansas City did what they supposed to do on the other side of the ball. That was the end of it. As for this thing, well, let me say this. If this Super Bowl is fixed, then that means Philadelphia is going to win. But the problem that you got with that is this. Black quarterback, Jalen Hurts. He never gets any love. And he's kind of like seen as an afterthought. Your coach is on the verge of getting fired half the season. So he's looking suspect. Saquon Barkley not getting that breaking Eric Dickerson's record. How do you justify sitting him out and then deciding to have him go off? So that looks suspect. And if you do beat Kansas City, it looks like, well, that was the fix that was in. And if Kansas City wins, the fix was in. So either way, it's two teams that you wish weren't there because then there's no conspiracy, or is there? That's why it's hard to take it seriously that there's a rig, because if anything, it favors both these teams as it being fixed. Or if that wasn't the case, you'd have had a rematch of Buffalo and Detroit. Think about it, So when people start talking about fixes and conspiracies, please be a little more accurate with it, because if anything, Kansas City would not have lost to Cincinnati a few years ago and would have been going all the way. And if they lose this game next week, people are going to wonder if that was fixed because Philadelphia beat New England when New England was rolling high. And are they somehow getting a pass? So you got to be careful when you put these stuffs out there. But do I think there is fixes and rigs and pros? Well, yes, I do. Tim Donahue, NBA referee, NFL referees, baseball umpires. Of course, it's fixed. It's entertainment. What you expect? You got too many ways and too many things that say, hey, we can look the other way. Yeah, money's involved. Streams and the cable networks and the TV time and the revenue. Yeah, it's not the same as it once was. Or really, was it ever the same as it once was? Think about that for a moment. With Joe Namath and the Jets, people still say that was fixed with Joe Namath, I guarantee. And Joe Namath was basically a plum lemon the rest of his career. He had that moment with the Jets. He didn't really set the world on fire. So you have to kind of wonder. People looked at Muhammad Ali and Sonny Liston. So when you start talking about rigs and conspiracies and stuff, this is nothing new. It's just that you never had a black quarterback that's on the top of his game where people are saying this sort of thing. You know. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear. Watch out for another shit. If you like and hit the membership, stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace.